Alright, butterflies, I'm back. It is Spiritual Butterfly. Last but not least, I'm back with a love reading for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what Spirit got to tell my fire signs when it comes to their love lives. Fire signs have been popping up in a couple of love readings. Of course, only 4 elements. I only did 4. But it definitely popped up in the air sign reading. Anyway, Spirit, tell my fire sign something about their love life, please. Guys, I'm sorry. I want to thank you guys for your support. Thanks for liking my videos, sharing them. Thanks for subscribing. If at any given time anything in this reading resonates with you, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. I want to get my audience up so I can start going live and things like that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever interaction with the channel is greatly appreciated, and I appreciate the support thus far. Alright, fire sign, Spirit, love life. Fire sign, love life. I apologize, guys. I can't play. I was playing I can't play anything with lyrics. Well, somebody is okay, and somebody is anticipating a union, a passionate union at that. I'm gonna get to why I said that in a minute. Somebody is patiently waiting. I normally would not take all of those, but I am. I probably shouldn't have. Alright, I'm going to read these cards to you. The first card that came out says Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. I told you somebody was waiting on something. Excuse the way I sound. I have to say it in every reading. I'm still going through this dental procedure, which is long and stressful. Anyway, the next card says Passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. The third card says Wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Alright, I take back what I originally said. You could be in a relationship already. And, you know, you're doing everything in your power to show your passion for this relationship or for your significant other. You know, you could be doing things to keep the spark alive so things don't get boring. And then there's wedding here. But the thing is, it says taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. This is what you're anticipating. Getting married. A wedding. And you're putting your all into this relationship to get this person to marry you. I'm going to tell you right here and right now, and this may sound weird, this is your biggest mistake. Bottom line, doing wifely duties when you're not a wife. Trying to prove yourself to this man or woman that you are worthy of being a wife or being married. And this is what you're anticipating. The thing is, and I didn't get to any of this yet. The thing is, what I'm going to say about this and this is not for everybody, this is for a few specific people. If you have to do all of this just to get a proposal, it's not worth it. I'm going to just say that. Because if a person loves you, they're going to love you for who you are regardless. But in this scenario, the next card out is Twin Flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you toward them. And then the next card out was Proposal. An offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. I'm going to read these two, and then I'm going to tell you what I was about to say. The next card that came out is the Star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Excuse me. The last card, though, says Illusions. That goes back to what I was going to say. Anyway, I didn't know this said this. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Like I said, if you gotta do all of this, it's not worth it. But whoever I'm speaking to, you feel like this is your twin flame. And I'm not going to lie to you. It very well could be. But I also want you to understand that a twin flame is not always necessarily the person that you are supposed to end up with. A twin flame is there to teach you lessons, to show you certain shit, basically to teach you lessons when it comes to relationship, when it comes to life and shit like that. And once that twin flame's job is completed, you've learned all you needed to learn, sometimes that twin flame then goes on about their business. They have already fulfilled their mission in your life, and that was to teach you a lesson. So a twin flame does not always equal the person that you are supposed to end up with. But wedding came out right before twin flame, and then right after that came proposal. And like I said, this is leading me to believe you think or you want this person to be your twin flame, and you are doing everything in your power to get this person to commit to you and essentially marry you and then be your twin flame. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. And that these are all of the things you are doing to prove yourself to this person, because you're anticipating them proposing and y'all having a wedding, because this is your twin flame. However, the last card says illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Before I even read this card, I told you all the way up here, if you got to do all of this, it's really not worth your time. It's not worth it, because what I know is when a man wants you, you're not going to have to break your back to prove that you're worthy of him wanting you. If a man wants you, he wants you, and he's going to pursue you, whether you do all of this or not. You think this is your twin flame. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's not the one. And before I go into that, let's see why. This is the What Lies Beneath Tarot. What is going on? Why is this not the one? Or bottom line, why is it seems really like you're fighting for this person's love. And it's like, why do you have to fight for it? If a person loves you, they love you, sweetie. You're not going to have to fight for it. I'm not judging nobody. We've all been there. But I don't know how, whoever I'm talking to, and I'm talking to a collective group of people, and that means I'm talking to all ages and through a broad age range. If you are young, and by young I mean between 21 and 30. Is somebody calling me? Sorry, somebody on my phone, y'all. Anyway, if you are young, between the ages of 21 and 30, I mean, the illusions card couldn't be any clearer. When you're younger, you got this all mapped out in your mind. You got, y'all gonna get married, how many kids y'all gonna have, what kind of house y'all gonna have. You know how the shit go. No. Beware of the illusions. Anyway, what is going on here? Because what's the illusion? First of all, like I knew from the very beginning, you're doing too much to get your desired outcome, which is a proposal and a marriage, because you truly believe this is your twin flame. The problem is, if it's your twin flame, you ain't gonna have to fight for them and compete for them and bottom line, prove to him. If it's your twin flame, he gonna already know what's going on here. What's going on here? What's the illusion? I could also be talking to a cross watcher. You could have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you. Somebody around you could have it in their chart. You could have it in your chart if you're not aware of what your birth chart is. What I found out, I'll get back to that. The hell did I say? Setting the record straight. Bottom line is, you are trying to force something that's not meant to be. Setting the record straight. Look. Either I'm telling you right now that it's not meant to be, because I said it before I pulled any of these cards. I said up here it wasn't meant to be. Either it's me setting the record straight for you, or this person may very well do something, or come out and say something to you that's going to let you know that the path you think this is going down is not where it's going. There's going to be something, someone, an event you could hear about, you could dream about it. As I said, I could be telling you now. There's going to be something that set the record straight that lets you know that, and I hate to say this was nothing but a fairy tale in your mind. Anyway, And when you find out apart, and when you find out apart, I'm thinking about the card. When you find out, this shit is going to tear you apart. Falling apart, falling into pieces. And that is how you are going to be once this record is set straight. Somehow you're going to find out about this. I hate to be the bearer. Ooh, I'm going backwards. I hate to be the bearer of bad news sometimes. But like I said, before I pulled any of this out, and I honestly, to be honest with you, when I first read this, I'm like, oh no, this ain't gonna work, blah, blah, blah. But then I had the twin flame and the proposal and the star, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe if you do play your cards right and do everything you're supposed to do, you will get what it is that you want to get. And I was about to run with that. Although I knew better, I was about to run with that until I got to this illusions card. And then it just confirmed what I already knew. Like, no. Unfortunately, this is not the person for you, man or woman. Anyway, I am reading for fire signs. I'm reading for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Keeping a promise. Let's clarify that. Just keeping a promise. I'm going to go on ahead and say that something that this person that you were involved with promised you, they didn't do it. They didn't keep this promise. And that's what let you know that this shit was nothing for the facade. That's what set the record straight for you. And I ain't gonna hold you. This shit broke your heart. With the falling apart, like I knew it was. This shit broke your heart. Wow. I hate to say this, but this person was most likely playing you for a fool the entire time. This card at the bottom says watching shit go down and enjoying the gossip. You may have already went through this or currently be going through this. And if you are, I'm going to let you know right now, this person that you was crying about and stressed out about and that you found all this information about, they are motherfucking rejoicing. And that shit, you know why? Because when we talk about spirit, look, see what that card says, enjoying the shit go down. When you deal in spirituality, you're dealing in energy. What they did was they needed a certain type or a certain amount of energy out of you. Or even if they didn't need it, they wanted it. Whatever the case may be, they could have been attracted to you for your energy. And only your energy. I'm sorry to say that, but they could have. And now that all of this has transpired, and if it hasn't, when it does transpire, and it break your heart, it's gonna give them the energy that they was freaking looking for. And that's why they're enjoying this. I'm going to let you know that right now. That's why they're enjoying this. Because they got the reaction and the energy out of you that they wanted. And I'm going to go on ahead and say what I heard. And or needed. I'm going to ignore this. Where's the tarot? I'm going to ignore that bottom card. If it comes out in the tarot, I'll tell you what it said. I'm going to ignore that though. What is going on here? Break this down. Clarify this. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. First of all, if you can't tell, this took my energy down. Like, it drained my energy. You guys, if you are not a tarot reader and you just watch tarot readings, y'all don't understand how heavy the energy is when we pick up on it. And we end up sitting, and well, I can't say all of us, but me being an empath, I end up absorbing and sitting in the energy because it's almost like I can feel your feelings and emotions. That's the best way I could explain it. It's like I could imagine how this would feel. And because I'm an empath and I can really imagine, I absorb it, I really feel it, it just brought my whole energy down. This right here, I'm sorry, people just are really out here playing games. Break this down. Look, now I'm aggravated. Break this down. I don't even know what to ask to break down. Break down the whole thing. Break this down. No. What's the illusion? What's the illusion? Please and thank you. I already know what the illusion is. The illusions was them coming in and love bombing you and making you think one thing when it was a totally different thing. But what was the different thing? What's the illusion? Because I want to tell you what I saw at the bottom of that deck. It should be still at the bottom. I'm going to leave it there. Because I got a hunch feeling it's about to pop up again. What's the illusions? Please clarify this for me, Spirit. Please and thank you. I'm aggravated because I'm aggravated. People be playing around too much with people's feelings. And this is how people get hurt. Like, thank God for change. This whole shit upside down. Yeah. Alright. Didn't I say that people get with people to get reaction? Bottom line, people get with people to get energy from them. I said that, right? I just got finished saying that. That's exactly what the fuck happened here. The Cancer on the board. Here's a Chariot card. That's forward movement. Somebody getting on a chariot and getting the fuck on, right? And what they're doing is moving on to success and victory. Because they put on this fucking illusion to get what they wanted. And once they got it, they rode off into the sunset with your energy victorious, and now they sitting back and watching you fucking suffer behind it. I can't stand people. Look at this shit. Hangman. This is the exact position that they want you in. Fucked up. Hanging in limbo. Don't know which way to go. Who to choose. What to choose. Where to choose. What's your next move? How do you get out of this? People are evil. People are evil. Keep in mind, this is somebody that you was with in a romantic relationship. And I didn't want to say, I'm going to wait. Because magic is bound to come out. And when it do, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to wait and see if it do, though. Somebody, like I said, came in to steal from you. And what they did was they stole your fucking energy. They sapped you dry. Made all kind of lies to you, proposals, promises, acted like they wanted to be with you in a whole fucking nine. This was their whole fucking objective. This person never cared about you, and I'm so sorry to let you know that. You fell for this person, and you fell for them hard. This person never cared about you. They came in only to steal. And it was your energy. Anyway. Let me talk about this recognition and Chariot, please. Knight of Pentacles. But I already said that they came in and they stole something. And they came in for an objective. And they took their time to do it. And that's why you were fooled up here. And that's why you thought this was a passionate connection. You was anticipating a wedding and a proposal and all of that shit because this person took their time to manipulate and gaslight you, lie to you, make you feel like that they was your twin flame and that they were going to eventually propose to you and all that other shit. And no, they never had the intention on doing that. I'm just let you know what I'm looking at right here, right now. Never had the intention on doing that. This was a whole gaslighting situation. What the damn card say? It was nothing but illusions. It was nothing but illusions. And they stole from you whatever I'm really getting energy. I'm really getting that this was a spiritual thing and that this was energy. They got your energy and then they bounced off into the sunset victorious with your energy, and they took time to do this. They took time to siphon your energy. They took time to study you and figure you out so that they could totally win you over. This is what you call a manipulative motherfucker right here. He studied you. He got to know your likes and your dislikes. That way he knew which way to come at you at any given time. He knew how to hit you in your pockets when he needed to, but not look needy at the same time. Child, I'm gonna leave. My God. Anyway. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. Magic. Didn't I say I was waiting on the magic card to come out? I said that, right? Now I'm going to tell you why I said it. I was waiting on the magic card to come out. They did magic on you to manipulate you and so you couldn't see what was going on and all of that. Absolutely. But the reason why I said magic could be involved, shout out to the Pretty Oracle once again. Because if it wasn't for her, I would not have bottom line. Remember when I said, I pulled this card, falling apart, falling to pieces, and I said, this is how you are going to be when you find out what this person has done to you, correct? This card right here also reminds me of a voodoo doll. And before I wanted to say somebody was using a voodoo doll, aka black magic, to also control this situation, I said I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it unless the magic card came out. And here the fuck it go. 7 of Cups stands for confusion magic, to be exact. This is why you was all confused in the motherfucking head and thought this was your twin flame and you wanted to marry this person and every fucking thing else. This was a whole tactic. It was a scam, plot, and scheme. I'm done with that. I'm going to give you some advice and I'm out of here. I was waiting on that fucking card to come out. I knew it was going to come out. I mean, yeah. Let's keep it real. I ain't going to toot my horn. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. But I was waiting on that card to come out. I was waiting for it. When I saw that voodoo doll, I said, there's magic being done here. But I couldn't prove that to y'all. You know? So I had to wait. And then show you the comparison. If you're intuitive, you understand why this card reminds you of a voodoo doll. Closely at it. It's all beat up. I'm trying not to get the ring light reflection. It's all beat up. Look like there's blood on the face, stitches or some shit. It almost looked like a goddamn toy soldier Chucky. Not just a Chucky doll, but like a toy soldier Chucky. Anyway, if you know, you know. If you're an intuitive, then you'll understand why I say this doll reminds me of a voodoo doll. But I wasn't going to say anything until the magic card came out. But it did. Anyway, there's magic being done on you. Somebody could very well have a voodoo doll and using that voodoo doll to manipulate you and have you stay in this situation that, and I'm going ahead and keep it real, that you know goddamn well you don't got no business being in. I don't care how you feel. You anticipating and you want this to be your twin flame. You want to get married. You waiting on the proposal. Deep down inside, you know that this man don't treat you the way you all the way want to be treated. And you can lie to yourself if you want, because you're not lying to me. Okay? Let me get you some advice and we out of here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I don't want y'all to take anything that I say to y'all ever like the wrong way, offensively, like, or judge. I'm not judging y'all. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I am a very blunt and honest person, and I literally just call it like I see it. Because I know that there's about 50% of y'all that are in this energy that would love to argue with me and tell me that you're not. But I know you are. And that's why I say it. Like, you can say what you want, but I know what I see. But I also I also understand. It's not like I've never been tricked. It's not like I've never been gaslighted. It's not like I've never been under a love spell, because I have. How the hell you think I can sit here and tell y'all what y'all going through and tell y'all what I see and what I know? Because I've been through it. I can't tell you something I don't know nothing about. Always remember that. I can't tell you something I don't know nothing about. Let me get y'all some positive advice and we out of here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What we got here? Give me something to close this out for them, Spirit. Well, what is this? You could use some self-care. You could use some self-care time like now. Schedule it in. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch going on here and you know it. You need to take some time for yourself. Take some self-care. Take care of yourself. Go get a massage. Go get your nails done. God damn it. A petty, Manny. Go and treat yourself. I got a feeling you're getting epiphany when you do it too. Anyway, the next card says give yourself some credit. You're doing a good job at this whole living thing. And that's why you need this self-care. Because you stress the fuck out, like I said, about all of this that's going on. But at the same time, I'm going to keep it gully with you. You're handling it like a G. You're handling it like a G. You're doing a good job at juggling all of this shit. But you take some time for yourself and treat yourself, because I hate to say it, everybody else is treating themselves. I mean, you might as well too. Last card and I'm out. These have been some very interesting readings that I've done. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. And I'm going to tell you how you dimming it. You dimming it by settling for less with this man that you know ain't no good. Bottom line. You know this man ain't no good. You know it. But at the same time, you putting on this brave front. Talking about you talking about you doing a good job at living this thing called life. This is a brave front. This is a brave front, because in the inside, your ass is breaking down. Excuse me. I'm just telling you what I know and what I'm feeling, the energy. In the inside, you are tore the fuck apart. You're breaking down, and you need some time to yourself, some self-care. You need to rejuvenate. You need to replenish. You need to rest. You need to heal. Anyway, I'm not a counselor, child, and that's it. I was just about to say I'm not a counselor enough to know, which I'm not, but I've been through a hell of a lot of shit. And this last card that I'm going to end it with says, stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. You already know them. And that's why you need to take this. So didn't I say when you took this self-care outing, whatever the hell it is you decide to do, go get a massage, your nails done, your hair done, your feet done, whatever. I said you're going to do a lot of thinking here. I don't know. I said something to the effect of you're going to get an epiphany or some shit I said here that coincides right with what I said here. Stop looking outside for the answers. You already know. Go on ahead and go and do this self-care. And let me tell you something. Self-care does not have to cost. You could take yourself and you could pack you a blanket and some snacks and a book and go to a park nearby. Or go by some, there's a park around me that's surrounded by water that I go to. Find a serene place you could go to in nature. I preferably want to stay around water. Doesn't have to be. Find you a serene place in nature you could go. A path, nature, period. Take you a blanket, a book, some music, whatever your relaxation vice is. Maybe you want to take a blunt. Maybe you want to take a drink. Whatever. Take some educational with you at the same time, though. Don't just go out there and get drunk. Don't just go out there and get high. And I'm not judging, because I smoke, I drink. But when you go out in this time for your self-care, there are going to be messages and downloads for you. They will come to you through nature, the trees, the grass, the water, the bushes, the animals, the squirrels, the birds, the ducks, everything. Feathers, you may see, anything. And that's why I say, don't just go out there with the intent of, I'm going out there to get drunk. No, set your intention when you go. You need to take some self-care. And even if that literally means just going out in nature and setting your intention. While I'm out here, God, please send me a sign. If you want me to know something, please give me a download. If there's an ancestor around me, let me know. Anything, set your intention. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy yourself while you're out there. But don't let that be your main focus. If you could follow what I'm saying, don't let that be your main focus. Like, I'm going out here and just get sloppy drunk. Fuck it, that's all I'm going out here to do. No. You might take you a little, a cup of wine, a little bit thermos of wine or some shit, a book. Maybe if you're a tarot reader or if you're spiritual, bring some of your spiritual stuff out there. You could bring your crystals out there and let them charge up. You could bring your tarot cards out there. You could charge them up. You could bring a book out there. You could read. You could go out there and not bring anything of entertainment and just simply sit in silence in nature and ground yourself. Take your socks and shoes off. Put your feet in the ground, the bare ground, or the water, or wherever you decide to end up. But you need to take some self-care time, and there will be downloads when you take that self-care time, like I said. Because it seems like, especially with this last card, stop looking outside of yourself for answers you already know. You're looking in all the wrong places for the answers. When, like I said earlier, you already know these things. I said that earlier. You already know these things. If you gotta put in all of this work, you already know that this ain't it. I gotta go. The time is, I done ran over the time that I wanted to run over. This is my last one. I'm coming back with a Divine Feminine reading, and then I am done. Peace and blessings, guys. I hope you got something out of the reading. If you did, please comment, like, share, and most importantly, please subscribe, guys. I appreciate the love, the support. Peace and blessings. Stay blessed, butterflies.